Mr. Speaker.
Order. Questions for oral answer. Ms. Fumiha.
Question 1.
Mr. Speaker, may I have your permission to take questions 1 to 16 in a ministerial statement later?
Yes. Mr. Chris D'Souza.
With your permission, can I take questions 17 to 19 together?
Yes, please.
Thank you. There are currently 3 licensed massage establishments in Orchard Towers. This number has decreased in the past 3 years as police have actively managed the licenses they grant to take into consideration URA's planning intent, feedback from the community, and the prevailing law and order situation. Police have been taking enforcement action against unlicensed massage establishments at Orchard Towers, and the number have remained stable over the past 3 years. In 2018, police detected 7 such establishments, which have since been shut down. 5 operators have been dealt with, of which 4 were fined, and 1 was issued with a stern warning. Investigations against the remaining 2 are ongoing. Police will continue its enforcement efforts in this area. Police have also deployed more resources there, including Special Operations Command troops. This enhanced presence is supplemented with an increased deployment of CCTV cameras to deter street walking and other illegal activities. Police have also maintained a strong tempo of enforcement operations. In 2018, 18 anti-vice operations were conducted at Orchard Towers and its vicinity, resulting in the arrest of 76 vice workers. These operations were on top of police regular checks. Police will continue to keep a close watch on the law and order situation at Orchard Towers and ensure the safety of the public.
Mr. Melvin Yong.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Orchard Towers is in my constituency. I thank the SBS for his answer. I have 3 supplementary questions. Last Saturday, I visited Orchard Towers together with my grassroots leaders and officers from the police, NEA, and LTA. I understand that there are currently more than 30 public entertainment outlets within Orchard Towers itself. Can I request that the ministry consider setting a cap on the number of public entertainment outlets within one property development, especially within a mixed development comprising many residential units? I also like to ask the police to consider not renewing some of the public entertainment licenses at Orchard Towers when they are up for renewal, especially for those with poor public order records. I think during my walkabout at Orchard Towers, we saw a number of beauty salons there. From the look of the shop front, I would be suspicious of the sort of treatments they provide. While I'm glad to hear from the SBS that the police have taken action against massage establishments, those with licenses at Orchard Towers, I believe the police has also stopped issuing massage establishment licenses there. I understand that these beauty salons do not require any license to operate. I would therefore like to ask if the police are taking any actions against these beauty salons to ensure that they do not circumvent the licensing regime and engage in vice activities.
I thank the member for the supplementary questions. Currently, there are 29 public entertainment establishments at Orchard Towers, of which 23 are nightlife establishments, and similar to the licenses for massage establishments, police actively manage the public entertainment licenses they grant, taking into consideration URA's planning intent, feedback from the community, and the prevailing law and order situation. Given these considerations, police are unlikely to grant new public entertainment licenses for Orchard Towers. This is publicized on police website. Police conduct regular checks on the public entertainment licensees to ensure that they comply with all licensing conditions. Licensees with infringements of licensing conditions may have their license not renewed upon expiry. For those with more egregious infringements, their licenses may even be suspended or cancelled by the licensing officer. Police also conduct regular enforcement to ensure that operators do not circumvent the licensing regime and engage in vice activities. It is an offence for beauty salons, as the member mentioned, to provide massage services without a license under the Massage Establishments Act, and the operator may be liable to a maximum fine of 10,000 or 2 years imprisonment or both. If vice activities are detected, the operator may be liable for additional vice-related offences under the Women's Charter. Thank you.
Mr. Chris D'Souza.
I thank the SPS for his answer, and I'm glad that MHA is taking the issue of vice seriously. Sir, the activities of Orchard Towers spill out very publicly onto the pavements of Orchard Road, especially at night. It creates an unsafe and an uncomfortable environment for people who just want to have a decent meal in the buildings that surround Orchard Towers. Therefore, could MHA prioritize anti-vice raids on Orchard Towers to clean up that strip of Orchard Road? There's also an investigation into an alleged murder there, and I think this brings to bear the urgency of the task. Thank you.
We share the member's concern. In fact, police have been keeping up a strong tempo of enforcement actions on top of their regular checks and enhanced ground presence. I mentioned in my earlier reply that police conducted 18 anti-vice operations at Orchard Towers and its vicinity in 2018, and this resulted in the arrest of over 70 vice workers. Police will continue to keep a close watch over the law and order situation at Orchard Towers, including its vicinity.
Mr. Lewison.
SPS for the reply, but I'm just a bit concerned. I'm just wondering, if we step up enforcement in Orchard Towers, are we really addressing the root of the problem? Are we really tackling this vice issue, or are we just going to move them to another place, which means we have an Orchard Towers Part 2? And then we're just spending all our resources really chasing our tail.
I think the member is right. There has to be an outlet for people to entertain themselves. I think that is a given, but what is important is the law and order situation has to be maintained, and if the situation gets out of hand, the police must ensure that whatever entertainment that we enjoy do not cause inconvenience to others and pose law and order situation to the public.